Hey, hello, how are you doing? Okay, welcome to the series on the Yang style, let's call it that, because it mainly is 24 posture, the Beijing form or the Peking form, but basically it's a 24 posture Tai Chi, okay, developed in the 1950s. Hopefully you've already done a bit of Tai Chi, but if you haven't, not a problem, okay? So right on the off, have your feet a little bit close together, okay? And I'll do it front and back to you. Sink into your right leg, step out with the left. Arms come up, they relax, sink my elbows, raise my wrists, hands come in and down. Okay. From the side, excuse the wet feet, it's raining today. Sink into my right side, my head in line with my right foot. Round the arms, release the armpits, as if you're carrying something in your arms. Very soft, loose, comfortable hands. Lift the heel of the left foot, step the foot out, land the foot. The weight is 50-50. Let the arms raise, lifting from the wrists. Sink the elbows, draw back the wrists, hands come down. Okay, from the rear, as if you were following me, please do. Relax, bend the knees slightly. Round the arms. Shift your weight so your head is in line with your right foot. Bend the left knee, lift the left heel, balance, step out. It's about shoulder width, okay? A little bit wide if you wish. Arms raised, up, lifting from the wrists. Draw the back of the wrists in, lower the hands down. So your hands end up by your thighs, okay? And the easiest way to remember it is that you have your fingers pointing forward. Later on, you can actually release the hands fully down. But for most people in the beginning, how's it if you're supporting your palms on something? Excuse the breath, it's quite cold today, all right? Let's do that again. Okay, release, sung, sinking energy, releasing energy, breathe, quieten the mind. Round the arms, let the fingers hang down, palms relaxed, lift, step, transfer the weight, 50-50. Release the arms up, in and down. Okay, the next movement is the arms go out. Again, keeping my elbows a little bit bent. Okay, from the front. Okay, see how I'm not lifting my shoulders. Shoulders are sunk, the elbows are a little bit bent, the palms are concave, yeah? It's often called a tile hand because the ancient Chinese tiles and temple roofs, houses, look like this. It's a tile hand. You're not stretching your fingers out, okay? Very different from saying doing something in yoga. Okay, I'm going to make a ball in front, like so. Okay. Left hand underneath the right. Arms out. They need to come forward again and the left hand drops underneath the right. Okay. See how there is movement in my legs as I move my arms. Bend my knees and I sink into my right side. I step, plant the foot. As I release the knees, the arms raise. As I bend the knees, I retract the wrists and the hands lower. Just before they finish, I lightly come up through my knees without straightening up completely. I sink again to send my arms out. As they're rising, I release my knees to encourage that rise. So that as I've risen, I can then sit again, I can lower to bring the ball in. That is to retract my arms, all right? That is to retract my arms. So you can see, if I just exaggerate it, how I'm going lower. I'm coming into a light squat, all right? Out, in, okay? Out, in. Out, in. As if you were following me. Out, going up, going down, coming in. Okay, and the next posture we're going to do for today's class. And when you've kind of watched this, please go back to the beginning, particularly if you are a beginner. All right, great. Out, in. And also practice these movements at least 10 times. Ideally, it should be 50 to 100, honestly. If you really want to get sequential learning happening in Tai Chi, take each new posture that you learn and do it minimum 10 times. Because it scares people when I say 100. All right? That's what I had to do. All right. I actually found out that when I tried to shortchange myself, it didn't work. So my dyslexia, okay, encouraged me to do things more than 10 times. Out, up, down, and in. All right? From the beginning. So you've got a nice little sequence to work with from your first class. Sink, round the arms, step, shift the weight, raise, sink, lower the arms, raise, arms go out, sink, make the ball. Okay, the next posture, I shift more weight into the right foot. Okay? I was kind of in the middle, I shift to the right because I'm going to step to my left. I use the ball as a counterbalance. Okay? Shifting my weight to the right, counterbalance to me lifting the left heel. Counterbalance, turn my waist, step out my left foot, and see how I'm not stepping a line with my right heel. I have to actually step out and almost behind myself. All right, that's the best way to describe it. The foot goes flat, and I'm going to separate my left hand out from underneath my right. So my left hand goes up, my right hand goes down, so. A bit like a scale, you know, when you have a weight. The weight goes down on one side, the other side goes up. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's getting a bit dark in here, I apologise for that. We had a bit of sun earlier. Okay. So for instance, if we took that 10 aspect, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All very relaxed. All right. So you can see me. By the way, if you've never met Molly, she gets quite excited. She's telling me to be passionate about what I do and have fun. Okay. Out. In. Shift the weight. Turn through the waist. Empty the left foot. Step out. Okay. Stepping behind yourself slightly. 1, 2, 3. Hands very light, yeah? Like wings of a bird. Count them off. And if you lost count, don't worry. Ball. We call this a splitting action. And it's usually called part the wild horse's mane. Okay? See, like I'm kind of brushing. If I was brushing the mane of a horse. It's a wild horse because it has energy. Alright? It's not part the very, very old and sluggish kind of a sleep horse. Alright? None of us want to be an old, tired, sleepy horse. We want the energy of a wild horse. Alright? The idea of Tai Chi gives you the energy of a wild horse. Honestly. Okay? So that's enough postures for today. So we're going to break this down into kind of 12 films, 12 classes, maybe slightly more. Alright? When you want to finish, you step up. And like the beginning of your postures, your hands come out. If I do that in front of you, you step up, hands lower, and you step back in and finish. Alright? So if I'm here and I step down, I step up, lower my hands, and draw my hands back in, and I place them over my belly, all right, to rest. Unlike my dog. All right. Who likes to dance. You're a good girl. And stay there for a few minutes, all right? Just relax, breathe. She wants to play. Yeah. Stay there for as long as you like. Just feel nice and relaxed. I mean, you can. Either have a little dance or do the little sequence again, yeah, from the beginning. And then next class we add to that. We will go over it again, but we add sequentially new postures each time. And by the end of it, you'll have yourself a 24 posture Taiji. All right? Great. Okay, see you next time. Take care now.